All right. We're back. We're back, guys. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing pretty good. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. We're gonna come on in, guys. While you guys are coming in here, make sure you guys are double tapping. Shout out to Bonehead. I see you got Bonehead up in the building. Well, Mr. Burgundy and Bonehead. Mr. Burgundy said, God bless everybody, man. God bless you, man. Thank you for tuning in, man. It seems like you've been here for a while. Again, trying to make sure that everything is in order here. We also got Bonehead say late. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Sometimes, to be fair, I don't have a specific time. So, because I have not yet announced it, what time that I go live on, you can't really fault me for that, right? You gotta give me grace, on that. Yes, like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, I'm just gonna know how to say this. Follow the brother, listen to what he said, and actually do it. Like the stream, subscribe, and share the stream as well. Trying to get some more people up in here as we can, as many people as we can. So what are we doing tonight? We are gonna run the Islamic dilemma again. Yes, the Islamic dilemma again. Now, why run the Islamic dilemma? I kind of like it. Today I want to focus on whether Jesus was a Muslim or not. I think we don't focus on that enough. And we can still, just use that topic itself and also still talk about the Islamic dilemma. Because the Quran makes such a claim that Jesus was a Muslim. But then he also confirms books that deny Jesus being a Muslim. So we're going to be focusing on whether Jesus was a Muslim or not. I think we should talk about that a little more. Because we Christians, we follow Jesus. But if Jesus was a Muslim, it makes no sense for us to be Christian, right? We all should be Muslims because we are the follower of Jesus. So yeah, seems like we should do this more, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be focusing on that. So for all you guys coming in here, do me a favor. First of all, double tap that screen. Those on the TikTok, double tap. We got Raylan up in the building. He says, good evening, Stephen. Good evening to you. I hope you're doing pretty good. We got Mr. Burgundy on the TikTok as well saying W. So, yeah, for sure. W. Little bit late, as Bonehead I pointed out, but better late than never. That's what I always say. But anyway, yeah, we're going to run out the Islamic dilemma again. I hope the Muslims got better answers that we have been getting. We ran out the Islamic dilemma for 3 lives. If it ain't 4, 3 maybe. I'm pretty sure it's 3. And yeah, they haven't figured it out yet. The Islamic dilemma still runs. And we're giving them one more chance, right? So I need you guys to converse within the chat. Talking to the TikTokians, converse. A lot of comments I think helps. Double tap for sure. Repost the stream and share the stream. That's all I need. 5 things: converse, repost, double tap, share the stream, and just 4. Sorry guys. So just 4. We got Bonehead up on the TikTok as well saying W. Anyway guys, yeah, if you're Mu'minun, if you're Muslim, the request box should be here. Should be in the thing here. The two men, one should be pink, the other one not bluish looking. So hit that request box, come on up, defend your prophet. We already got Durian, let's bring up our Durian. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, brother.
Hey, are you Muslim?
Yes.
Brother. Yeah. So as you can see, we're talking about the Islamic dilemma, and Muhammad is we can't say it, but you see it there. So, which one do you want to engage with? Which proposition do you want to engage with?
What do you know about the prophet?
Well, that he mounted a child.
He got married to a child.
Yeah.
In their time, it was very different. That's the
But
reason
did he
why.
marry a child though?
Sorry.
He just left. Okay. All right. Let's get back in a calm mode. I kind of came swinging at him. I should give him a chance and actually talk about the topic. But he asked me, what do I know about Muhammad? I know that. I know he married a child. Is that enough? I guess that's enough. But notice what he's trying to do. Oh, that was just at that time. It was okay for him to do it at that time. But that doesn't work. Since he's the best example for all of us to follow, even today, the pattern of conduct. So that doesn't help him. But he noticed it, so he left. He left. He says, "Help. What is that?" I don't know. What is what? By the way, what are you pointing? What are you saying? Just in case. Are you talking about him or? I don't know. Anyway, guys, double tap that screen said the child in the background. Yeah, that. Yeah. Someone says that pedophilia is timeless. I'm so glad that he didn't try to to justify. Yeah, I mean, some Muslims they do the worst trying to justify Muhammad's behavior. But he was kind of cool with it. He was like, you know what? Yeah, he did marry a child, but it was just in a different time period. So that makes it okay. No, it doesn't. Does not make it okay. What do you know about the Muhammad, the Prophet? Only thing that you said, marry a child. Yeah, that. I mean, Durian, you can come back. We can continue from where we left off if you want. Give me a reason why you are saying this before you say something you like to do. Before I say something that I like to do, I don't know what do you mean. I thought we were talking about what Muhammad did. What do we know about Muhammad? I just mentioned what I know about Muhammad, not what I like to do. But anyway, guys, the topic is the Islamic dilemma. Muhammad is of that. You guys can see it. It's in a bold letter. I don't gotta say it. I don't want to get restricted. Where everybody at, man? Where the Mumnoons at? Where the Mumnoons at, man? Try Nick's. Maybe he gives us a better convo than the last guy. Hello.
Hey, bro.
Uh,
So it says on the bottom of your comments, be respectful, right?
uh-huh.
And then you over here got Muhammad as Satan. Are you respectful?
Yes, I'm just telling the truth. Just like how you
You're
don't
being
believe
a
Jesus is
hypocrite,
God.
aren't you?
Well, do you believe Jesus is God?
Do I believe a man is God? No.
Exactly. So if I comes to you and
Did
say,
I
hold
call him
on,
Satan?
wait. So if I comes to you and they say that you are being disrespectful, would that be a valid reason?
Did I call the what?
If I comes to you and they say to you, look, man, Nick, so you are being disrespectful because you don't believe that Jesus is God.
There's a difference between calling your God as Satan
No,
and yes.
no.
If I say I don't believe your brother exists,
Mm-hmm.
and then I say I believe that your brother's a moron, which one's more disrespectful?
Well,
Use your
I
head.
think it's more disrespectful to say God is not God. To say that
No,
Jesus, who's
answer my
God, is not
question,
God. I think that's more disrespectful.
It's more disrespectful to say
That
that
God is not
Jesus
God.
is not God
Yeah.
when Jesus himself worshipped God. How you make sense, bro?
I mean, we can talk about that if you want. But if Jesus were to be God, let's pretend that Jesus is God, and you come along and say that he's not God. Would that be more disrespectful?
No, it's not.
Well, how about this? I'm not gonna
It's not.
argue
I
with
didn't say
you
he's
what is
Satan.
disrespectful and what is not disrespectful. How about we talk about the topic?
Go ahead. You said he's Satan, right?
Yes. You wanna know how?
Go ahead, bro.
He goes against the prophets. Do you believe that
He's
Jesus is a prophet of God?
Yes.
Okay. Can Muhammad also be a prophet of God if he contradicts what Jesus said?
If you what?
If he goes against Jesus, can he also remain a prophet? Can Muhammad be a prophet when he went against Jesus?
Where did he go against Jesus?
You gotta
He's
answer the
actually
question.
following Jesus.
Can he be a prophet if he went against Jesus?
No.
All right. So if he was not sent by God, he was sent by who? The devil. But let me show you where he went against Jesus. So if you read, this is an easy verse, John 3:16. You see Jesus saying that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. So according to Jesus, God have a son. Does Muhammad agree with Jesus?
Because your Bible says it?
Does Muhammad agree with Jesus?
Because your Bible said it. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
There you go.
So because your Bible said it.
So now we're questioning the Bible, huh?
Okay. since you want to go that route, I didn't want to, but now you're gonna have a dilemma now. Who was the one true God Jesus was talking about?
Yeah, the
in the
Father.
Bible.
The Father. Do you agree?
Oh,
Do you
so
agree?
the Father is God.
Wait, do you agree?
Well, if the Father means
Do you
God, sure.
agree?
If the Father means God, sure.
No, the Father doesn't mean God. The Father is God.
Okay, so
That's
if
who
he's
he
God,
is.
so who's Jesus?
Well, no. Do you agree with Jesus first of all?
I agree that there's God, yeah.
Yeah,
Father is
that God is the Father.
Yeah, but we don't call him Father though.
So again, you're still going against Jesus, just like your prophet
Because we,
did.
okay, so who's Jesus then?
We're gonna talk about that, but notice even the verse you
I
went
just want
to.
to know who the true God
Notice
is
the
though.
verse you went to disprove my
Mm-hmm.
point ends
John,
up proving
John
my
17.
point that
Uh-huh.
Muhammad is of Satan for going against Jesus.
Okay, so let's prove that now. Who's the one true God Jesus was talking
The
about?
Father. Do you agree with Jesus?
So who? Okay, so who's Jesus?
Well, Jesus is the Son. That's who he is.
No. Oh, so he's the Son now. I thought you said he's God.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Oh, so who? So you're telling me there's one true God, but also the Father is God and Jesus is God?
No. Yes, there's
How many true
one.
gods do you have?
I'm gonna explain the verse, but before I explain the verse, I just want to make sure you understand what just happened. You went to a verse that proves my point. That
No,
proves
we
that
didn't prove no
Muhammad
point.
is of the Shaitan.
Okay, now prove your point.
Okay, that he's God?
Prove the verse. Prove the verse. What is it? What does it mean?
Well, it means that the Father has the only nature of God. That's what Jesus is saying.
The Father has the only nature?
Yes, of God.
So that means Jesus doesn't have the nature of God.
No, that's not what it means.
You just said it, not me.
That means there is only one nature of God, and the Father has that. It doesn't mean
And
that
does
Jesus
so
doesn't have it. It just means
So-
the word only is modifying the nature itself, God.
Wait.
not the person.
If I tell you I only have one brother,
Uh-huh.
what does that mean?
Well, you only have one brother, but that's
Okay.
That's not an analogy of what we're talking about here.
What? So hold on.
That
You
is not
choose your
analogy.
own analogy when
Your
you want to
analogy
choose
doesn't
it?
work with this. Notice what Jesus is saying. You are the only true God. So
You
there's
see how
only.
God gets you
Can
easily,
I
bro?
please respond here or?
Yeah, respond, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
So notice what Jesus is saying. Jesus is saying that there is only one nature of God, and the Father has that one nature of God.
Okay.
Jesus
Does
is not
Jesus have it?
saying that only the Father has that one nature of God. He's saying that the Father has the only nature of God. He's not excluding himself.
Okay, so the Father, only the Father has
That's
that.
not what Jesus says.
What is he
Jesus
saying?
said that the Father has the only nature of God.
Okay, so Jesus said that the Father only has
That's
the nature.
not what
of-
Jesus said, dude. Stop it. You keep doing. I think you're doing it on purpose. I'm about to get you out of here.
You're the one who's saying it.
No, listen to. Clean your ears. I'm gonna repeat it again.
Go ahead, say it.
Jesus is saying that the Father has the only nature of God. He's not.
Jesus is saying he's the only. He has the only nature of God.
What?
That's what you said.
No, I didn't say that Jesus has the only nature of God. I'm saying that, although that's true, but that's not what I said. I am saying that the Father has the only nature of God.
Okay, does Jesus have it?
Yes. That's
But
what
you
he
just
said.
said only the Father has it.
That's not what I said. I didn't say that only the Father has it. I said that the Father has the only nature of God. Those are two
who's
different
the only-
statements. Nah, bro. Nick,
Bro.
go get some brands and maybe come back, dude. This is ridiculous. Get out of here, man. Guys, do you understand when you say that the Father has the only nature of God and only the Father has the only nature of God, that those are two different statements? Do you guys, can you guys comprehend that? Only the Christians have common sense. The Muslim cannot understand words. My gosh, dude. We got Prometheus up in the building. We got Kashik up in the building. Shout out to you guys. We got Mr. Sturdy. Says, can you do anything, including diving himself into three beings? One God, three persons. God can do anything. God can do anything, including diving himself into three beings. So we don't believe that God is three beings. What are you talking about? But I'm glad you're here, though, man. Now we got Warrior. Shout out to you guys. All right, let's continue. Make sure you guys are double tapping our screen. Guys, you guys are not double tapping. Right now, we should be at least at 5K, guys. Come on, double tap. TikTokians. Hello? Incapitator, are you there? What is going on, bro? Like this thing, oh, he's spinning around. You probably have a terrible network. That's what usually is the problem. Uh, hmm. Incapitator, I'm gonna drop you. You can try to request. Try to request. Let's see if that fixes it. It's like Muslims that cannot understand the words, man. Okay, let's bring up Islam and then Incapitator. I'm gonna bring you up next. I hope all your stuff works. Hello,
Yo,
you Muslim?
yeah, I'm Muslim. Can you tell me what you don't understand about the Islamic dilemma?
Oh, I understand that Islamic dilemma.
Okay, so why do you think, like, what do you think about it?
I think it runs. You guys have not yet defended it. Maybe you changed my mind. Do you know what the Islamic dilemma is?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Isn't it like the thing where the Quran proves the Bible true or something like that?
There's a little more nuance to that, but I'll take that. You know, yeah. So the Quran endorses the Bible or the Torah, the Injil, the Psalms, but then it contradicts those books when it says those books are good and we should judge by them and follow them. So yeah, and that's how the dilemma. If our books are false, the Quran has a dilemma. It's false for saying false books are true, and if our books are true, the Quran is false because it goes against our books. Dun dun dun. What do you think of that?
There are some verses that say that, like, we should refer back to those books.
Yes, there actually is. Like 1094, for example, chapter 16 as well. There are a couple of verses, especially for us as Christians, like 245 for 241 is one of them. It's multiple verses for us, and there are like two, maybe three. I can only remember two for the Muslims. Your God over and over again commands you to believe in our books. I guess we can use those as well. So there are a multitude of verses that tell you as Muslim to refer back to our books, to the previous
Yeah.
books. You good? You good, bro? What is going on? What happened? What happened, man? He's still here. Is it just not responding? Can you guys hear the guest? Or
Yo,
brother, you good? All right. It sounds like you might be having a connection issue. I'm gonna bring out somebody else, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Let's try this guy again. Come back whenever you fix your stuff.
Hi, bro.
What's up?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
So I want to talk to you about the claim that Muhammad is from Satan.
Sure. By the way, guys, my wife is talking in the background. Can you guys hear her, or should I tell her to turn it down? Or
No. Hello?
okay, beautiful. Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
Brother, come on, man.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Excuse me. Yes.
You claim that Muhammad is from Satan, but how can you say that when the Quran constantly refutes this claim and tells us to seek protection from Satan?
Yeah, I don't believe that the Quran is telling you to refute Satan. That's Satan is tricking you. So you're not going against Satan. You're actually going
So Satan
against the true God.
Satan is telling us to go against him?
No, he's telling you to go against the true God.
No, it says against Satan, not against other true gods.
Again, that is him deceiving you.
So
Maybe.
he's deceiving. No, listen, bro.
Yeah.
In the Quran, it tells us
Mhm.
to seek protection from Satan. So you're saying Satan is tricking us
Yeah.
into seeking protection from himself.
From God, the true
But it
God.
doesn't say from God, it's from Satan.
Brother, Satan is a smart being. Maybe you guys. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
no,
You guys
no.
yeah,
Wait,
so
stop.
easily duped. It's not even funny. So Satan is telling
Answer
you
my
to go
question,
against
brother.
the
Why
true
you
God.
begging
I
the
will answer
question?
your question. For some reason,
You
you don't think I
haven't.
am.
You're saying it says God, but it says we need to seek protection from Satan, not
Yes,
from God.
that's him deceiving you.
So answer this. So he's Satan is tricking us
Mhm. To go
By
against
telling
the
us
true
to seek
God.
protection from him.
No, to seek protection from the true God.
But it doesn't say true God. It says seek protection
Ah,
from
bro,
Satan.
come back when you're actually ready to have a convo. This is ridiculous. You guys are so easily duped. It's not even funny. So gullible, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, but these people are so gullible. I feel bad for them. Muslim man, what's up?
Yo, man.
You gotta come to the mic, man. I can barely hear you.
Yo, can you hear me, dude?
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, man.
Okay, so can you show me where do you think Muhammad is from Satan?
Yeah, I mean, do you believe that Jesus is a true prophet of God?
Do I believe Jesus is the true prophet of God?
Is he?
Oh, so yes.
Okay. Can Muhammad be a true prophet of God if he goes against Jesus?
Can Muhammad be a true prophet of God if he goes against Jesus, who is a prophet of God? No.
All right, so Muhammad do go against Jesus. Therefore,
Wait,
because he
wait.
goes against Jesus, he's not a true prophet
Can you
of
show me
God.
where, my brother?
Yeah, I mean, this is an easy one. Again, John 3:16, where Jesus says that God is a father and he begets, but Muhammad denies that.
Wait. Jesus said, said we went to the Quran to show me where Jesus says that God is the Father and that he's begotten.
I went to the Injil to show you that
So
Muhammad goes
what
against
are you reading? What are you
Jesus.
reading? You just gave me chapter 3, you know?
John 3,
Okay, John.
16.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, make sure you guys are double tapping, man. We should be at least at 6K right now, guys. Come on. Just sleeping on me, man. Double tap. Repost. Share the live, guys. You know, do all that beautiful things. We got to get some more folks up in here, guys. Come on. Why did I kick you? You still don't know why I kicked you. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. So for those, maybe he's reading it. John 3:16, it typically says that for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. So according to Jesus,
Okay.
God
now, let me
begets
see.
and he has a
Let
son,
me see.
therefore he's a father.
This completely goes against the Quran.
Exactly. So the Quran completely goes against that, right?
So how are you showing me? How does that mean that Muhammad is from Satan?
He goes against Jesus. That's Jesus talking, saying that God has a begotten son. God begets.
So because he went against Jesus, it means he's from Satan.
Yes, you agree with me, right? Remember?
Okay. 1 second.
I could have sworn that he agreed with us. Who remember him saying yes? If we will go against Jesus, he will be from Satan. Yeah. Double tap that screen, guys. They're trying to get some more folks up in here. Guys, y'all gotta double tap. We're still at 3K. We gotta get to 6, guys. 6. Come on, that should be easy. So double tap. We love TikTok shop. My wink is not. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
So okay, brother, would you say Peter is Satan?
So, do you want to engage with Muhammad going against Jesus there? Or
No,
what?
I'm just trying to understand your claim. Would you say
Brother,
Peter is Satan?
Brother, we're talking about your prophet and Jesus.
I know, but
Focus.
I'm trying to understand because
Focus.
you know, I'm
I
trying
don't
to.
want to have to get you out of here. So, does Muhammad goes against Jesus when Jesus said that God begets?
Yeah, but I'm trying to understand.
Did
You're saying
Muhammad went
anyone who
against
goes
Jesus?
against. So you're saying any.
Did
Yes,
Muhammad
according to
went
that.
against
Yes.
Jesus?
Yes, according to that. Okay, but so you're saying
So
anyone.
according to that,
Let me
Muhammad is not of
understand.
God,
Let
right?
me understand.
Yes,
Let me
anybody who
understand. Why
goes
you so
against
scared?
Jesus is of Satan.
Okay.
Yes.
Brother, calm down. Look, calm down.
I'm my opinion.
Are you calm down? Look,
Yeah, I gotta stoop to
so
your
yes,
level.
are you saying anyone that goes against Jesus, that means they're from Satan, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Peter went against Jesus. Is he Satan?
Well, at that time, but then Jesus brought him back. So
Is he Satan? Yes or no?
let me say for the sake of the
What
argument.
happened? Brother, what happened?
Yes, he's of Satan. Now what? Is Muhammad
He's
also
Satan.
of Satan? So you agree with him?
Oh my.
Muhammad is of
Okay.
Satan, right?
So wait, let me just get you make you commit more heresies.
Muhammad is of
Let me make you
Satan,
commit more
right?
heresies. Wait, let me make you commit
So
more
I'm gonna
heresies.
give you
Wait.
like one more chance. If you don't answer my question, I'm gonna get you out of here. You're a waste of time. I'll answer your question. Can you answer my one question? You have an answer. This have nothing to do with Peter. You don't understand what's going on. All right. So again, since Muhammad went against Jesus, is
One
Muhammad of
second, brother. Please,
Satan?
1 second. I wanna make you commit more heresies. 1
All
second.
right, man. Do it in the chat. I'm reading the chats. So make me commit more heresies from the chat. Yeah, matter of fact, Jesus did call Peter. You know, he told him, "Get away from me, Satan," talking to Peter. But then Peter came back to Jesus. So at that time, you can say, you know what? Yeah, Peter is of Satan at that time. He's being used by Satan. But Muhammad, he died in his sins, serving Satan. Dun dun dun. Anyway, let's continue this. Incapitator, we gotta just bring him on, and then Chronicle, then Hannah. Hopefully Incapitator works.
Hi, bro.
Okay. Right now is working, I hope. What's up?
Hello?
Yes.
Brother, you didn't answer my question.
Oh, so I did brush you up. Hold on, I gotta get to the other guest, okay?
No.
Yeah, I have a reason why I dropped you. I gotta get to the other guests that I haven't talked to.
Yeah, brother, I'm with you 100%. I'm glad you have this subject on right now because you're one of the only guys on the internet right now on TikTok talking about this specific point about Islam being satanic. Muhammad is the Antichrist.
Yeah.
The Quran is so vacant of the Jesus coming and what he did when he came and his mission. It doesn't talk about the baptism and the Holy Spirit and coming upon Jesus in the baptism with John the Baptist. It doesn't talk about the Last Supper. It doesn't talk about the Pentecost and the Holy Spirit coming over the disciples. It's just a book of lies. It's a fake religion that tried to steal Christianity and twist it up. That's what makes it satanic, is it's twisting up the truth and making up lies. And like you're saying, Muhammad is basically an antichrist, if not the antichrist, that is coming to try to take over the world, which is happening, right? That's why you see Islam growing. Everywhere that there's Islam, there's just corruption and death and destruction. The only countries that are Islamic that have any symbolism of growth is just basically because they're just taking the oil out of the ground. Otherwise, they don't produce anything of meaningful contribution to the world. They're trying to take over Europe right now, basically. They killed Christians in every country that was Christian
brother,
at one
I gotta
time.
get to the next guest though. I was trying to get to the
Good
next
job,
second.
buddy. Good job.
My brother, man. Thank you for sharing that, man. Yeah, he's true. I prove everything.
Thanks for
just
getting to the point, man. The crux of the matter, as Christians, we all have to know this, that we don't need to be debating them about what's in their Quran because the Quran is false.
Right.
We just need to tell them fact of the matter: Islam is satanic, Muhammad is the Antichrist, and your religion, you're all bewitched, just like Muhammad was bewitched in the Quran, as they say he was raped by the dark spirit in the cave.
Bro, take care of yourself, okay?
Yes, sir.
Bro, keep on swinging, man. So I'm gonna bring up the Jahil again, the Muslim man. I hope he can answer my question at this time. So, listen. Let's see if he's gonna answer the question.
Brother,
So can you
Please,
please
let's have a-
answer the
let's-
question?
let's have a cordial conversation, please.
I'm trying to, but I cannot do that
I was-
if you are not
No.
answering anything. Do you know?
No,
do you
I
understand?
am. I was just trying to understand what you're trying to say. So,
All right.
according to you, what you said, Paul is Satan.
Brother,
So,
we're gonna
no,
get
Paul,
to that.
sorry,
You're gonna
Peter.
prove that Paul went against Jesus. For now, focus on your prophet and Jesus.
No,
So
he did go
just
against
to make
Jesus.
sure. Okay, we're gonna see.
No, but I'm trying to
we're gonna talk about it. You're gonna give
And
me evidence for that. But
and
for
according to-
now, focus on your prophet and Jesus. Is that too hard to ask?
Of course, but what about if I
So
want to
I'm
understand
about
something?
to get you out of here. So it sounds like you know.
No, I said, of course, I'm
okay.
agreeing with you.
All right,
I'm agreeing with
all right.
you. but I'm saying
So can
for
we
me to
agree?
understand-
Can we
if
agree
I
that
wanna understand-
Muhammad contradicts Jesus?
yes, okay.
Okay, therefore, because he
No,
goes
he
against
contradicts-
Jesus, he's a
He
false prophet.
contradicts.
Right?
No, let me not say he contradicts Jesus, because really and truly it doesn't. But it contradicts what's written in the Bible. Yes.
Okay,
go
so how
ahead.
do we know what Jesus taught?
Huh?
Where do we get what Jesus taught from?
How do I know what?
Where do we get Jesus' teachings from?
You can get it from the Quran.
Was Jesus giving out the Quran?
Jesus preached the same thing that the Quran was preaching. So,
Well, that's
yes.
question begging. You're gonna have to prove
What?
that.
What do you have to prove that?
Can
What
you
is it?
prove that Jesus? Oh, he just went off. Do you guys drop him? Or he just went off. I didn't drop him. Yeah, notice. Oh, yo, Jesus taught the same thing that the Quran teaches. You're gonna have to prove that, man. Goodness gracious. You don't just say it. No, I didn't kick him.
Hello, brother.
Why are
brother.
you
Don't
kicking?
run away.
I didn't kick
Don't
you.
run
Somebody
away.
probably
Don't run
did,
away.
but not me.
Brother, don't run away. Brother, listen up. Don't
I'm
run away.
sitting
One second,
down.
please. Don't run away, please.
I am
please,
sitting down.
Please don't run away. Listen.
Brother, in order to run, you gotta stand up first. Alright?
Okay.
So chill.
Listen, brother.
It's okay.
Can you expand on the claim that Muhammad is of Satan?
Yes, he goes against Jesus. Therefore, we both agree that Jesus is a prophet of God, comes from God. God sent him. So if Muhammad comes along and contradicts Jesus, then he's not of God. Can we agree on
Okay,
that?
listen, brother.
Can we agree
Wait.
on that first?
Wait, okay, one sec. I want to add to that. So,
Nah,
would you
just
establish
answer the
the
question
Quran as a
first.
satanic book?
Shout out to Prometheus. Wait, hold on. Let me actually make sure that it's showing. Yeah, Prometheus just sent her $5 saying that on the behalf of the devil who masquerades as an angel. I don't know
Okay,
why you gotta.
brother.
Man, that's a lot. That's too much for the devil, Prometheus. That's way too much for the devil. You could do like
Can
a
you answer the
dollar,
question,
maybe two.
brother?
But that's way too much for the devil.
Would you
So-
establish the Quran as a satanic book?
Yeah, not all of it. When he agrees with the Bible, that's from God. But when he disagree with the Bible, that's satanic.
So, what do you mean? So, it's partly satanic?
Yes. There you go.
Would you say rape is a satanic act?
Yeah, rape is a satanic act. I think Muhammad raped
Okay,
Aisha.
what about in Samuel 1, where it says you rape a girl, you give her 50 shekels, you marry the girl, and you never
Samuel
divorce her?
1. How about you go actually, make sure that that's the verse.
It might be the wrong number, but you know the verse, brother. It's Old Testament.
it's the wrong verse. So,
But is that verse not in the Bible?
well, I'm gonna give you a chance. Go ahead. Go get the verse. Make sure you get the wrong
Is it
one
in the
this
Old
time.
Testament? Yes or no?
Well, the Bible is talking about it's a history.
Is it in the Old Testament? Yes or no?
Can I respond to this? First of all, God does not command you to marry a rapist. That is you misquoting my Bible. I mean, you have some translations that says that, so I'm not going to fault you for that. But if you read the whole context,
So there
that's-
is some
brother,
translations
come
that say
on,
that about
man.
the Bible.
You cannot interrupt him. I'm trying to help you here.
Okay, sorry.
First of all,
continue,
what you need to
continue.
do before you speak, go get the correct verse and actually read it. Before you read it, though, start on verse 25. Now, when you still is confused, come back. All right? I don't think you're going to be confused.
Explain it to me, brother.
Yes.
Tell me.
So go find out the verse and then start on verse 25 all the way to 30. That way you get a grasp of what's
And
going
I
on.
got my verses. Samuel 1 is about Amalek. We can also talk about that.
That's not the verse you're
It's,
referring to. So go get the
yeah,
verse.
no, I
the
got that
correct
wrong. That's my
verse, and then come back, okay?
I can give you the correct verse. It's Deuteronomy 22:23.
Yeah, go read it. Start on verse 25 and then come back. I got to get to somebody else who actually know what they're talking about. Trust servant of Allah.
So you're telling him to read something?
Yes, to actually understand what's going on. But do you have a...
Why don't you make the argument for him so he understands it?
No, it's not my... I'm not here to make an argument for people who don't know what they're talking about. I don't got all that time in the world. So
But
if you
you're
don't
saying
know,
they're wrong.
look.
Yeah.
Servant of Allah. If you don't know what you're talking about,
No, but
either,
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
get you
understand
out
the
of
process, how you think, before I talk to you.
It-
So whenever I ask you to show me evidence, you're going to tell me, go read it?
here. He's the one coming to me with his evidence that he doesn't understand. Now, if I'm the one giving you my evidence, I'll give you the evidence. I'm not going to tell
But
you.
you, no, but you're claiming he doesn't understand.
So, brother,
So how do you
look,
prove that?
look. You cannot interrupt me. I didn't interrupt you. So come on.
No, that's
Let's
fair.
let's
that's
respect
fair.
one
Go
another
ahead.
here.
That's
So
fair.
again, it is not on my behalf to go find his evidence, right? That was his evidence. He go find his evidence and actually look at it and actually understand it, and then come back to me with that. So I'm not gonna sit here in the debate about another debate that just happened that did not even happen. If you have a question about the topic, so let's get to it.
Yeah.
So we
I
can
was
actually move on
going to
from
ask you something about Christianity, but no problem. Maybe you're the host, so you want to ask me a question?
the Islamic dilemma. That's what we're
Islamic
running.
dilemma?
Yes.
Go ahead. Tell me what's the Islamic dilemma. What's the argument?
The argument is that the Quran is false for confirming books that it contradicts.
Okay. So show me that it's a total confirmation, not a partial confirmation.
Yeah, chapter 3 says the Torah and the Gospel. It confirms the previous scriptures, not partly, but it literally says the Torah and the Gospel. So
Yeah,
therefore,
when we say confirm,
that's a
yeah.
total confirmation, not a
Does it say
total?
total? Does
It doesn't need to. It says the Torah
Why
and
does it need
the
to?
Gospel.
You make the arguments.
It says the Torah and the Gospel. It confirms the Torah and the Gospel.
Read the verse. First of all, don't paraphrase. The Quran confirms what previously was revealed, right?
And what was revealed previously?
From. Confirming from.
What was revealed?
It's not full. It's not full confirmation.
Wait, that says from what was revealed previously?
Okay, I rest my case. There's no
it
argument.
says?
I'm sorry, brother.
Is that what
Show
it
me
says?
it's a full confirmation, yeah.
Wait. Do you just corrupted the Quran in front of me?
La ilaha illallah. Mina Torah. From. Yes, I read Arabic because I'm an Arabic speaker.
It says from the Torah and the Gospel?
Yeah, Mina. Yeah, I'm translating to you.
So it's confirming what is from...
okay, confirmation of the Torah and the Injil.
Is confirming of the Torah and the Injil?
Yeah, we confirm that what you have in between your hands, right, is from God. But doesn't mean all of it.
So do we have the Torah in our hands and the Injil
some of
in
it,
our hands?
Yeah. Some of it, yeah.
Does the Quran say some of it?
Does the Quran say all of it?
It says confirms what's in our hands.
Okay, good. I like what you
brother,
said.
I'm gonna answer you keep corrupting the Quran in front of me. I'm going to answer your question. You corrupted it twice. I'll let it slide. This time, stop doing that. That's your Quran, for God's sakes.
Okay, why don't you put the verse on the screen?
I can't do that. It's going to freeze up on my computer. But
okay, so hold on.
I can read it for you if you want.
Let me speak. Let me speak. Okay.
Yes. So
you asked me.
Hold on.
You asked me.
Whoa.
I'm speaking. Why are you interrupting me, man?
No.
You said you're gonna respect me, right?
No. I'm not gonna respect you when you corrupted the Quran in front of me. So the Quran says.
Okay, you don't want to respect.
It confirms what is between our hands.
Okay, I don't want to respect you, brother. When you respect me.
Why you keep interrupting me?
Because you interrupted me. Okay. Because you interrupted me.
You know what? So when you're ready to respect me, come back. Okay. Insane, bro. Notice how he corrupted the Quran. Not once, but twice. Why? Why will you corrupt? They have no respect for their books. Yeah, so what's up?
What's up, man? You look like a cow of a man. You look disgusting. I've never seen someone so disgusting in my life.
Okay.
You look scary, man. You look like up Satan.
All right, so do you want to engage with the topics that I have?
Just look at your face real quick in the phone.
Can you open the camera?
Wait,
open your camera. Let me share my screen with YouTube as well.
My profile picture right there, but you
open your camera.
Scary.
Open your camera.
You're calling a Giga Chad of Satan, but
are you gonna open your camera? Look, I'm ready to share the YouTube.
You look. Yeah. You look scary, my man. I swear to God.
Says someone who don't want to open their camera, by the way. It be people like that. Insane. The ones who don't want to show their faces. I wonder how your face looks like. Anyway, guys, let's try to get some serious people, man. This is insane. It be the ones who don't want to show their faces.
Yo, what's good? How are you?
Good, how are you?
How black are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
How black I am? You said how black I am? No! What did you do? Don't tell me I gotta get... Guys, you can't be kicking people. Who kicked them? These are my favorite guests, guys. Yeah. You gotta give people chances. It's okay. No one kicked them, so he just left? Okay. These are my favorite guests. When they come up, I get happy. Because I just turn it against Muhammad. I get a chance to talk about Muhammad.
Bro.
What's up?
You're just running like a track star, man.
I'm running like a track star.
Yeah, man.
I run from stupidity, if that's what you mean.
I'm just trying to figure out how many more times are you gonna apostate, man? You need to do your own. You need to go get baptized.
Oh, you're
again,
the guy
man.
that was up here. Okay. So
yeah.
if
you need to get baptized again, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Muslim men.
You see, even you remembered what you said, bro.
Yes.
You know it's bad.
I do.
It was wrong.
And we can talk about that. So
it was wrong.
The way that I do things, Muslim men.
So tell me, are you gonna?
So you're gonna interrupt me if you keep doing.
No, I'm just saying. I want to know if you're gonna go get baptized or not. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that question. But first, we was on a topic. All right. So let's finish with the first topic that we are on, and you can bring whatever else you want to bring.
Okay.
All right. So we both agreed that Muhammad goes against Jesus, right?
Yeah, and we've also agreed that you said Peter is of Satan.
See,
Continue.
I need you to focus.
No, I'm continuing.
We're
No,
gonna
continue.
We're gonna
I'm just...
was that a yes?
Yes, it contradicts. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Therefore, because we agree that Jesus is of God and Muhammad contradicts Jesus, that means Muhammad is not of God, right?
No, I didn't say that. Remember what my beginning thing was? I said it contradicts the Bible because the Quran is basically preaching what Jesus, the same thing, what God told Jesus to preach. However, the Quran come as a criterion in order to overwrite everything that's been wrong to make it correct.
All right. Do you know what Jesus preached? Have you read what Jesus preached? This is when you answer. All right, man. You know what? Take it, man. Wow. Why you make a claim, but then we ask for evidence? We didn't even ask for evidence yet. You run. What is this? Start to mute up. Anyway, guys, make sure you guys are double tapping that screen. We got Mr. Sturdy saying the Quran says that the Torah is the criterion. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yeah, but again, that doesn't even help them. I don't know why they always uses that. It doesn't help them. According to Allah, if you are terrible to the Quran or to what the Quran says, I think Allah is clear that all the books of Allah, all his books are the criterion. So if he says that the Quran is the criterion, sure. But is it the criterion over the other books of Allah? The answer is no. Is criterion over the people, just as the Torah is, just as the Injil is, just as the Psalms is. Yeah, we gotta teach out the Quran around him, man. You know, that's what we gotta do, Mr. Sturdy. Maybe he didn't know the Torah is the criterion. Shout out to Roland. Thank you for the roses. It says, welcome everybody, God bless. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Guys, double tap that screen. We are at 11K. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. Repost, converse, double tap. They're trying to get 15 now. So the more we get is the more we want here. The more we get is the more we want. So right now we're on 11K. You're trying to get to 15K likes. I think we can do that. I think we can. Oh, we achieved that goal. Look at that. I don't even say these goals, but we achieved it. So that's a W. Thank you guys for making it happen. I know a bunch of hadith. Okay. Set up a new goal? No, we're not gonna do that, man. We're not gonna do that. They want me to set up a new goal for y'all, man. But the goal for the likes, we gotta get to 15K, guys. That's the goal. Shout out to MC. I haven't seen you in a while, MC, man. I said like, subscribe. Said it twice, so y'all gotta do it. You gotta do it. We got James. What's up, James? Apologetics. How you doing, my brother? How you guys doing? Make sure you guys are double tapping our screen. Subscribe if you haven't. For those on YT, says Muhammad is the criterion over the Quran. Quran. Yeah. Can we get like a better guest who can actually engage with the points, man? Who's actually gonna talk about the topics that we have? Who's gonna answer questions? Is that really too much to ask for these Muslims? I don't think that's too much to ask, but apparently it is. I know a bunch of hadith. I saw that comments. So where are all the Muhammadiyans? You mean Muhammadans? But he says Muhammadiyans. I don't know, man. I don't know. We got a couple of them, but they were a waste of time. They left. Some kicked themselves. Some other we kicked. But where the rest at, man? Where the other ones at, man? That's too much to ask. I guess it is, man. I guess it is. Scared. That's sounds about right, man. They're scared to defend our mama. Ain't that something, man? Ain't that something? MC said, Christ died and rose, believe, repent, surrender to him, and receive God's forgiveness, eternal life, and the reign of his grace. Amen, amen, amen. The law of dark Let me say that they love dark cave, man. So they're hiding in that cave, huh? You guys are something else. They're hiding. They're hiding. Guys, we're almost at 15K. We're almost 15K likes, guys. So we're getting up there. So one more K, guys. Let's get it there. Let's get it there. Let's get there. We got Walk with the Spirit. Shout out to Walk. How you doing, my brother? Says I stopped tap. Yeah. Make sure you don't, you don't hurt your fingers. You don't break your phone or hurt your fingers, man. Let me make sure that I put this here so I see when people comes in. So I stopped double tapping the screen, Mr. Steve. Every time I tap, the screen goes to pause and the video stops. Yeah. Obviously, if it doesn't allow you to do it, you don't have to do it. You do not have to do it. I appreciate your heart. You tried. You tried. That's what matters. We're at 15 likes. 15 likes, guys. No go. 20 likes. For those able to, double tap that screen. Don't hurt your fingers though, Do it gently. Do not break your phone either. Do not break your phones. Yeah, thank you guys all for getting us out to 15K. That's amazing. That is amazing. We're still looking for the Mohammedans. Where the Mohammedans at? Where the Mohammedans at? Mohammedans. Says the ant scared. They're just too dumb to figure it out. To call the button. Really? They can't see the button. They're too dumb now. Oh gosh. Oh man, that's bad. He said that they're too slow to know where the button is and actually press on it. Gosh. Yeah, 20K here in a few. Yeah, let's get it up there, man. Let's get it up there. Let's get it up there. Appreciate you guys for hanging around with me, man. Especially with that without nobody to converse with, and you guys are still hanging around. That's love right there, man. That is a W right there. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Keep double tapping our screen, guys. Again, the more we tap, sure. If you have not yet reposted the stream, go ahead and do that for me. Repost it as well. It gets some more people in here. So the more people we get, hopefully more people are gonna come up. It's only logical that there will be more people come up. So let's do that. It says in order to run, you have to be standing. Exactly. You think Momo is sitting? I think he's over sitting. That's what I said. In extension, I guess we can say he's sitting. Yeah. You can definitely say that. You can definitely say that he's offsetting. So my apologies, Mr. Steven. Let's say Steve. No. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Is there any difference though between Steven and Steve? It's just like the N is off one letter. What is what is the difference? I don't know. Show some respect. I think I'm being respectful here. There's a whole bunch of things I can say about Muhammad. Me saying that he's offsetting, I think that's me being kind. Says no respect for Shadan. You guys have no chill, man. Gosh. Yeah, make sure I get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. Make sure I get them likes up, guys. If you have not yet liked. What do you guys think? Should we just restart out the stream? Whatever you guys say, that's what we're gonna do. But I don't think the momos that we currently have, the Mohammedans we currently have, are gonna come up. Muhammad symbolizes the moon, the darkness, feminine energy. Never heard of that one. His god is a moon god. That I know. I didn't know. But yeah, I guess that's a cool correlation. We're just reading your books. Nothing disrespectful about that. Exactly. Yeah. I don't got no problem with Steve. Steve is fine in my book, man. I don't know what people saw. Some people might find that offensive. I don't know how that's offensive. If your name is Steven and somebody calls you Steve, I don't see why would that be a problem. Restart. Okay. Yeah, guys, we're gonna restart. If you have not yet to follow, go ahead and do that so you see me. If you don't, you're probably not gonna see me again. But yeah, go ahead and follow. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I don't want to jinx these guys. We've been live for almost an hour and we haven't got restricted. Oh, I think we got restricted one time. No, I don't think we have. So either way, that is, I mean, the account is getting better. We used to get restricted every like 1 minute. So right now it's coming along. It's really coming along. It's really coming along. Alright guys, we just restarted it. I hope we get some new folks who are willing to come up. Yeah, since we almost made a, dang it! We should have got to 20K before I ended it. I promise all that work was not in vain. I appreciate you guys. You know, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. It was not in vain. I promise it wasn't. It helped, and I think it's, you know, the algorithm kind of remember it. It doesn't just forget what just happened. I don't think it does. So it was not in vain. Alright guys, for those coming in, guys, make sure you guys are double tapping that screen. Yeah, we got somebody trying to come up already, man. See, this is what like.
Hi.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Well, are you Muslim?
Alhamdulillah, yes.
Hi, man.
Why is Muhammad of Satan?
Yeah, I mean, before I tell you, let's see if we can figure it out together. You believe that Jesus is a prophet of God, right?
Of course.
Okay, if Muhammad were to contradict what Jesus said, will he still be a prophet of God?
Do you even know what Jesus said?
We're gonna get to that. See, that's like the next step here, but
like,
if that's why I used the word if.
Yeah,
you know.
if Muhammad said something else that what Jesus said, it will be a contradiction. But do you even know what Jesus said?
So would he still be a prophet of God? That's what I asked. Can he go against Jesus God, and still be a prophet of God?
If he contradicts God, then not.
Can Muhammad contradict Jesus and still be a prophet
of God?
You don't
consider Jesus as God. I'm saying if he contradicts God...
Listen to the question that I'm asking. My question is not difficult at all. You just gotta answer me directly and answer what I'm asking. So can Muhammad go against Jesus and still be a prophet of God?
No, Muhammad cannot go against Jesus.
Yeah, it was very simple. So now your question was, how do we know what Jesus said?
Your question was, 1 second, your question was if he can contradict Jesus. For example, Abraham and Moses contradict Jesus according to the Bible.
Let's focus on Muhammad and Jesus for now, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right. So you said that Muhammad can contradict Jesus and still be a prophet of God?
Like Moses did, for example.
Brother, I need you to focus so we can get somewhere, okay? Please.
No problem.
So we're talking about Muhammad and Jesus.
Explain to me why is Muhammad of Satan?
We're doing it. You just got to be able to engage so we can actually get there.
Please, yeah.
All right. So just to make sure, you believe that Muhammad can contradict Jesus' core teaching, and still be a prophet of God?
Jesus' core teaching, no.
Okay, so Muhammad cannot contradict Jesus' core teaching and still be a prophet of God, right?
No.
All right.
The teaching of Jesus, no.
Okay, yeah. Beautiful. So the core teaching of Jesus will be who God is, you know, what was his mission. Will you agree with that?
No, yes.
All right. Now, what you asked before, which I like about, I really liked it about you. You asked, how do we know what Jesus said, right? What do you think?
No, I asked, how do you know what Jesus taught?
Yeah.
And preached?
Same thing.
Same thing? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, explain to me.
Well, I know it because of the disciples, his disciples wrote it down for us. Therefore, we can go back and read it. That's how we know what he said or what he did.
Which disciples?
For example, John.
Do you have that from John?
Yes.
The actual John?
Yeah. The disciple of Jesus.
The actual John who was with him?
Yes. His disciple.
Can you show me that? Because the only book of John was sent after him.
Yes, of course.
After Jesus.
Yes, that doesn't mean that's not his disciple who wrote it, right?
If it's written a century, do you know how long a century is?
That's not how long. Come on, man. So if you're gonna come up here, I'm gonna ask you for evidence, and you're gonna have to give
No,
me
no
evidence
problem.
for what you're saying.
We are
So
just based on fact,
okay, show
just
me.
based on facts.
Okay,
Do you know
give
how
me
long
one
a century
scholar
is?
that says that John wrote his book after a century in a century after Jesus. Do you have evidence for that?
The oldest manuscript.
I need you to give
1
me a scholar
century.
or give me a proof that says the book of John was written after a century after Jesus. A century after Jesus.
Okay, do you understand the term of carbonation?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Carbonated.
Do I know when it was carbonated?
Yeah, the carbonation
About
is
what?
when you
Well, a lot of
about
scholars says
the
70
oldest
to 90 years after Jesus.
70 up or
70 to
90.
90 years?
Yeah, which book?
John.
John, 70 to 90 years
Mhm.
after Jesus.
Yes.
Did John survive that long
Yeah, why
to
not?
write that?
Yes.
Because the disciples were persecuted.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that John, well, I mean, he survived matter of fact, if you continue
He-
reading, I mean,
Yeah.
you see him in the book of Revelation, that's where he died a natural death. He wasn't killed, he wasn't unalived.
How old
He died a natural
was
death.
he when he died?
I'm sorry?
How old was he when he died?
Wait, did John actually die a natural death? Let me verify that
I don't
before.
know. You
Yeah,
claimed
I
that.
thought that he did. Shout out to Kushik. He says Fatwa for asking for evidence. Yeah, I thought he died. Yeah, did John die a natural death? Let me see. I don't want to tell you lies, but I know he definitely lived there for a long time. Let me just make sure. Uh, let's see. Say John Doe. Who the freak is John Doe?
I need the John of
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah,
not John Doe.
I know the Apostle John. According to what I'm seeing here, it says yes. So this is an ayah overview, so I don't know. Usually is correct. I mean, it does give evidence for why. It says yes, according to tradition, the Apostle John is the only one of Jesus' original apostles who survived martyrdom and died a natural death. So I was correct.
But how old was he when he died?
I don't know, bro. So, but notice
Because you
your whole
said
contention is John could not have lived that long. You're gonna have to
no,
give me evidence now, because you're making
no.
a
The
claim.
thing is, you said that the oldest manuscripts are 90 years after Jesus.
I'm talking about the book of John per se.
No problem. But you said the oldest manuscript of Jesus
Brother,
are
so
90 years after
what
him.
is your
I
contention?
just need to know
What is your
what
contention here? Like, what is the problem?
the problem is. The thing because why Muhammad contradicts the Bible is
No,
not because of Jesus.
regarding
did.
John not being the disciple of Jesus, what is the problem? Where is the disconnect?
If someone is not a disciple of Jesus, he doesn't know anything about him.
Okay,
So
so I guess Muhammad doesn't know
cross.
nothing about Jesus, so that kicks him out. But notice, you
No,
gotta
no.
give me evidence
Is
why
John a
John
prophet?
is not.
1 second.
Okay,
Is
what
John a
evidence do
prophet?
you have that John is not a disciple of Jesus? That's where we
I'm
at right
just
now.
asking you. I am just asking you. You are asking me whether I'm asking you.
You're asking me why? Okay.
You are asking me while I am asking you.
What are you
I thought
asking
we are
me?
trying to talk to each other.
What are you asking me?
I am asking you how old was John when he died? The same John who saw Jesus.
I don't know. I don't know. The Bible doesn't tell us.
Okay. How old was the oldest manuscript?
Again, the book of John per se, I can look it up just to make sure. But it tends to say 70 to 90 years.
Okay, 70 to 90 years.
Yeah, let me just double check that.
No problem. If John survived that long and wrote those scriptures, we can trust them.
What do you mean you can't trust him?
If he survived that long.
Why can't you not trust him?
Because if I say something and you write it down in a scripture and you saw me, that is eyewitness. But if the eyewitness dies before he writes before he writes it
What do
down,
you mean that he died before he wrote it down? Who made that claim?
that's why I'm asking you how old became John,
Okay,
and
brother.
how old became the
Look,
scriptures.
I need right now. You keep speculating. I gave you evidence that.
No.
Okay. How about this? Give me a proof that John did not write John. Do you have any evidence for that?
We don't even have the evidence of John existing.
Well, yeah, John did not exist. Okay, take it, man. Insane, dude. What is going on with this, folks, man? I'm the one giving evidence after evidence, but I can't give nothing. Oh, we don't have no evidence John existing. Wowzer. Somebody asked, what is this? I don't know what that was, man. If you're asking about my prompt, it is what it is, you know. The Islamic dilemma, the Muhammad is off shit done. That's that. Somebody said I'm a lover, not a fighter. Man, you better fight these people. At least you have to. Anyway, guys, I double tap that screen. Where we at now? Where we at? 3K. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I'm trying to get to 5. See, we're very, very selfish. Excuse me. Thank you, Rowan. Oh gosh, shout out to Prometheus. $5. Prometheus says on behalf of the chat, man. W Prometheus. Thank you so much, my brother. $5 for the chat, man. Thank you. God bless you, man. Thank you for supporting the way you do, my friend. John seen the return of Jesus. Ooh, did he see the return of Jesus? Oh, you mean okay? That was a vision. Technically, you can say that he did, but if you mean his second return, no. Yeah, he saw him in a vision. If you know, I guess that's him seeing him. Yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, shout out to Prometheus. Thanks so much, my brother. Yeah, let's see. Any Mu'minun that wants to come up and engage, bro, and actually engage. How do we know that John existed? John did not exist. What are you talking about, dude? And you ask for evidence. He give you none. Sorry, guys. No guess thus far. John also witness at the Antichrist. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know about that now. I don't know about that now, man. He witnessed the Antichrist? Not sure about that, man. The beast of the earth? You mean the mark of the beast? The beast of the earth? What do you mean, the beast of the earth? I'm trying to see if I can maybe change the layout of the stream here. I gotta learn how to do that. There's a way other people do it, but I still don't know how to do that yet. So bear with me, guys. Let me see if I can change out the layout here. I guess try to go multi, I guess, maybe. Yeah. I can't even change the layout. I think I can. Hold on. That's the only option that gives me. Anyway, yeah, guys. Yeah. It seems like nobody wanna come up, so I'm probably gonna hang up. Hang the hats up. Or we can just go to Yumigo. For those who know what Yumigo is, we can definitely go there. I have been there for a while. Or we can just, hang out. It's up to you guys. Yeah, let me know what we should do here. But I suggest we go to Yumigo. I haven't been there for a while. It's kinda good. So I changed the layout. So let me know, guys, how it looks on you guys' end. We got somebody trying to come up. Hopefully, we can see how it looks. Uh, it doesn't even accept him. Isaac, Ibrahim, go ahead and re-request again. I guess. I don't know why I didn't bring you up. It might be because of the layout that I just changed. So trying to re-request again. Maybe might be that. I'm gonna change it back, just in case. Actually, I really want to see how that looks. Let's go back to the fluid panel. Fluid panel. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Re-request now. I should be able to get you back in here. I don't know why it didn't accept you before. Anyway, guys, for those double tapping, thank you guys so much for doing that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And everybody on the YT, man, appreciate you guys for for doing your thing, for doing your thing. All them likes and stuff. Thank you guys. Okay. Yes, Yumigo. All right. All right. So yeah. For those who want to continue watching, the YouTube name should be on the links in the bio, or just search up Steven X. Steven X. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sir Clipslot, for pointing out. This is the name, guys. That's what you need to type. Keep me in your prayer. I'm leaving for college again. Oh, may God guide you and protect you on your way there, and give you the wisdom. He's the one who gives out wisdom and knowledge. So I pray that God will do that for you. And yeah, stay off TikTok for a while, Raylan. That way you can focus more. But if you can double task all of these, that's all on you. But I would suggest you kind of get off of it. Because this is brain rot. Just listening to the Muslims, bringing up the same arguments over and over again. I don't know. But I do pray for you, that everything goes on your way, and that actually God gave you wisdom and knowledge. And that protects you, obviously. Anyway, guys, we are going to the Yumigo. For those on the TikTok, I can come up on YouTube, or I can go to somebody else. But we do got somebody else who want to come up. Guys, should we accept him before? Yeah, let's take him up.
Yo.
Hey,
What's up, soul?
Karam.
Yo, that's my name.
Are you Muslim?
How you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I was just gonna see why you said Muhammad is of Satan.
Yeah, I mean, you believe that Jesus is of God, right?
What do you mean of God? Like, from God? Yeah.
Okay, if Muhammad contradicts what Jesus said, will he also be from God?
Nope.
Okay, easy. Yeah, so Muhammad goes against Jesus, he contradicts Jesus, therefore, based on what we have agreed upon, he's not of God. He's of Satan or someone else.
Yeah, I mean, knowing whether or not Jesus said certain things is all about, the sources we get them from, whether they're reliable or not. So
yeah, you're right. You're right.
We have to remember that Jesus and Muhammad, I mean, I know you don't think he's a prophet, but we believe they both came down with different types of laws. So it depends what they're contradicting on too, right? So
yeah, I'm talking about the core messages, like what Jesus came to do, for example, or who God is. I think that's important. Those are core message. So, yeah. Do you believe that he can contradict Jesus' core message and still be a prophet of God?
The core messages, no, absolutely not.
Right. So where do we get what Jesus taught from?
Wait, what? Say that again?
How do we know what Jesus taught? Where do we get his teachings from?
How do we know what he taught? Using the Bible and all early historical evidence.
All right. So I'm glad you say using the Bible. So yeah. So according to the Bible, I think Jesus is clear that God begets. Muhammad denies that, right?
Yeah.
So that's regarding who God is. According to Jesus, who God is, God is our Father, He begets. So that is core preaching or core belief, or core
Yeah, well,
message.
that's why I also said that we have to relate to all the early historical data available to us, because then we can use the historical critical method to actually, substantiate whether Jesus or not actually said these things. So.
Well, you said the Bible and other historical,
Yeah, the
so
Bible, including all early historical data. So just because I say the Bible doesn't mean I say, okay, whatever the Bible says is true automatically, or whatever the early historical data says is true automatically. It means that when you look at everything, you can come to a proper conclusion whether or not Jesus actually said these things based on that method. So.
Okay, what other historical data are you relying upon?
All the gospels that you guys don't take as canon,
Give me an example.
historians' writings, the Gospel of Thomas,
Yeah. Do you
all
know
of these
why that
different
is
things.
rejected?
Yeah, probably because it's a later writing, but it's still part of the early historical, available data that you have to put into the collection of data sources. So
Even
it's
if it's a
not just because
forgery?
it's later that means, oh no, it's not useful. No, we use it.
No, even if it's a forgery though, like.
So if in the forgery, right, there's something that is the same as what the Bible says, your Bible, would you take that one fact as true or no?
Well, it would be true because it's in line with the Bible, which is true.
In line with the Bible. Exactly. So if I see something in the Bible and I see it in the Gospel of Thomas and I see it in, other data from early historians or early Christians, and I see it in the Quran, then I can come to the conclusion that this one fact is true. And that one fact, for example, that is in all of those things is that God is one. So
Yeah, I mean, sure.
that's why I can come to the
So,
conclusion that Jesus taught God is one.
all right, no. So the way you are going by it, I don't think is the correct way to do it. So you're saying that in order for something to be true, all these books has to agree upon that thing. I disagree with that method. So for example,
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you take
gone.
Yeah, I mean that's not what I'm saying though. So your
What are you
example,
saying?
like
You're
what
saying
I'm
that
trying to
if
say
the
is that
Gospel of Thomas say
we
why,
have, let's
and
say
that the
we have,
Bible
let's
says
say,
why, and all other historical books says why, therefore that why has to be true. That's what you just said.
yeah, no. So nothing in history is absolute certainty, right? So that's what I'm saying. If we have a ball with all these things that all say why, then we can come to the conclusion that the most probable assumption is that yes, Jesus said these things, but nothing is absolute certainty. It's just when you go about the historical critical method, you can clearly see that okay, this source says it's independent from this source says it's independent from these sources are all independent from each other, and they all say Jesus said God is one, right? Then one can come to the conclusion that the most, probable thing, not the certain thing, the most probable thing is that, okay, Jesus most likely said God is one, as an example.
Yeah, you literally just repeated what I just said. You're just not certain about it, just more certain about it because all these books or all these historical, whatever method you're using, they're agreeing upon why. Therefore, because they agree upon why, is most likely that Jesus taught why, right?
Yeah, but the certainty part comes from that nothing historical
Yeah,
is certain.
but just again, my point is that is not a good a way of going about it. If that's how you judge what's truth or what's false, which is false, I think you're gonna have to get rid of Muhammad as a prophet.
Yeah,
Not
so
all of
that's
them.
not how I judge what's true and what's false.
That's what
That's
you
how
just
I
did.
judge that's how I judge what's most probable. You keep changing my words.
Right. So it's not mostly probable that Muhammad is a prophet then, right?
How so?
Because all those books don't agree that Muhammad is a prophet.
So the Bible says Muhammad is not a prophet, and early historical data shows that Muhammad is not a prophet.
Yeah.
That's like besides my point. So what I'm saying is that if Muhammad said God is one, and then we have early Christians saying God is one, and then we
The
have the
devil
Bible
says
saying God
God
is
is
one.
one. So what?
One second. So we have all these different sources saying, that's what I'm saying is one example. If we have all these sources saying God is one, then the most likely outcome is that, Muhammad is a prophet because he's aligning with the previous statements of all these different
No.
Old Testament things. So you can't just say prophet or not, because there's no book in the past, aka the Bible or anything like that says, oh, Muhammad is going to come in the future and he's not a prophet.
Right.
That's impractical to think.
So let's get to the nitty gritty then. So what evidence do you have for Jesus not saying that God is a father, for example, or God begets? What other evidence do you have that goes against that, other than the Quran, obviously?
Other than the Quran, I would say that natural understanding of who God is and what He is would tell us that He is not.
Well, when you
He
said
would not be
natural
God.
understanding, what is that? I mean, you gotta expand that for us. What is that?
Yeah, using logic, right? It is illogical to assume that a creator, right, is like his creation.
So
Okay,
you're no
so
longer using historical method no more, right?
well, you told me outside of the Quran, so I'm giving you other examples besides the Quran. But yeah, if you want to use history, then it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to talk about the Quran, the Bible, all the scriptures. That's pretty
Well,
much what it is.
so right now,
You
what's in
told me.
question
I thought
is
you meant. I thought
brother.
you meant besides the scriptures.
No, that's not what I said. I say what other books or what other historical method according to you, since that's what you appeal to.
What other books? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that
it
goes
would be
against
the
it.
fact. It would be the fact that the prophecies that Muhammad made came true. So.
Can you repeat what my question is?
Yeah, your question is what other evidence do I have outside of the Quran that Jesus didn't say things like Father, calling God Father, and things like God can beget and stuff like that.
So right, and you went straight to the prophecy of your so-called prophecy of Muhammad, right?
Yeah, yes, because if the Prophet Muhammad made a prophecy, whether it's in the hadith or just in the scriptures from back then we can come to the understanding that because he made so many prophecies and they all came true, whatever he tells us is true because he had a divine source. And if that divine source is telling us that Jesus is not God's actual son, then that's enough evidence to prove that Jesus is not God's actual son.
Do you believe that the jar is gonna make a lot of prophecies come true?
The Dajjal? You mean like the Antichrist?
Yes.
That he's gonna make prophecies come true?
Yes. He's gonna do
No.
miracles and also prophesy.
Yeah, he'll do miracles. He's not gonna prophesize anything.
He's not gonna prophesy.
No, he's not gonna prophesy anything. What is he gonna prophesy?
Yeah.
What would he prophesy?
Well, I thought that he would prophesy something because again, if he's performing miracles, I mean, prophesying should be easy. But the reason that I'm saying that is because according to the Bible itself,
Hold
like
on.
prophesy.
One second, I'm sorry.
I gotta land my point. I'll let you respond.
No, but it's just
I'm
you kind of made
listening
a
to you.
mistake
It's
right
okay.
there,
You
so.
can correct me afterwards. All right.
Okay.
So the reason that I said that is because biblically speaking, I mean, false prophets they're able to tell the future, prophesy. That doesn't make him true. As long as the teachers are different God, they still are false prophets. So prophesying, that's not the only thing we look for within a prophet.
Yeah, so the issue with that, right, is that when you're saying prophecy and miracles, if they could do miracles, that means they could prophesy, right? No, I disagree with that because just because that, let's say that the Dajjal comes and like the Quran and the Hadith tell us he's gonna make diamonds rain from the sky or something like that, right? That doesn't mean that he has knowledge of the unknown. When you have knowledge of the unknown, that's not the same as me guessing something is going to happen, then it happens. Prophecy is you knowing something's going to happen because you have a divine source telling you it's going to happen at this time, whatever is going on, right? So there's a difference between prophesying and him having the ability to just make stuff rain from the ground. Him having that ability is just as equal as, Jesus blowing into a bird or Muhammad making multiple feet. It's miracles. So.
Wow. Okay.
The reason
for
Muhammad
example,
and Jesus are different.
hold on.
The reason Muhammad and Jesus are different is because they prophesy and they had knowledge of the unknown and things like that.
Okay. All right. So if I prophesy that tomorrow is going to rain and it rains, would that make me a prophet? This is when you respond.
Yeah, no, because you're equivocating on the term prophesy. Prophesy doesn't mean guess. You're guessing.
No, I'm
You're
not
telling
guessing.
me, hey,
I
it's
know
gonna rain.
exactly. Hold on. You're assuming that I'm guessing. I know exactly that it's going to rain, and it actually comes out to pass. That means my prophecy came true, right?
Yeah. So this is why I would say I'm not assuming anything, right? Because if you tell me, hey, it's gonna rain tomorrow, I'm making that claim. It's one of two things. It's either you have unknown knowledge that it's gonna rain, or you're guessing.
Right.
You can't say, hey, I'm looking at the clouds and they look like rain clouds, so it's gonna rain tomorrow.
So therefore, if it rains tomorrow, that makes me a prophet, right?
One second. Yeah, no, that's what I'm disagreeing with. Because if you look, this is the two scenarios.
Yeah.
One, you look at the sky, you see that is the clouds are heavy, you can say it's gonna rain tomorrow. That's not called prophesying. That's called coming to a logical conclusion based on your surroundings and
I'm not
situational
looking at the
awareness.
sky,
And
brother.
two, bro,
You're not hearing
I
what I
don't I don't
said.
think
No,
I don't think you heard what I said. What did I say before that? I
I
said
need
there's only
you.
two.
Listen to
One
me.
second.
Listen
I
to me.
said
No,
one second.
no, you're not
Okay.
answering to what I said.
I literally
Again,
answered you.
if
But
I
okay.
say that tomorrow is going to rain, forget about looking up. I'm not talking about looking up at the skies. I didn't mention that. If I say that tomorrow is going to rain and it actually happens, would that make me a prophet?
Yeah, and I answered you saying no, because when you make a claim like that, it's gonna rain tomorrow. It's either it's one of two things. There's nothing else. It's one of two things. It's either you have knowledge of the unknown and you know it's gonna rain tomorrow because you have knowledge of the unknown, or you're making a assumption based off your surroundings and what you see. That's what I said. You can't just say, "Hey, it's gonna rain
So
tomorrow,"
that will make me a
and
prophet
then, "Oh,
then.
now it's a prophecy because then." No, it's either no. I just said no. It's either you know because of an unknown source,
Right.
like somebody a divine source telling you, or you're just guessing. There's
Okay,
no third option.
So
If I make a claim,
again,
one
so
second,
if
can you
he
just repeat
happens,
what I said?
brother,
Can you
yes,
repeat what I said?
either I know because it comes from an unknown source, or I'm guessing, right? That's what you said.
Okay, yes, the only two
Okay.
options. Yes.
All right. Then the conclusion is you can assume that I'm guessing, but the logical conclusion, according to what a prophecy is, I know what's unknown. I get it from the unknown, right? I get this from God or from the unknown, according to you, right? Since if you prophesy something that
No,
make you a
that's
prophet,
not
right?
that's not the case. No, I just
Well,
answered no
again,
3 times. So
you said the prophecies are from God. I'm challenging that. You're assuming that I'm guessing.
yeah,
But I'm not guessing, though. I'm getting it
yeah.
from the unknown according to what a prophecy is, right?
No, yeah. So like I said, I'm not assuming that you're guessing.
So then I'm a
Yeah, I
prophet.
think I made it very clear,
So
right?
then I'm
When
a
you make the
prophet, right?
claim, it's only one. It's one of two things. Yeah, no. So you don't let me finish, right? It's one of two things. You're telling me, oh, you're just assuming that it's the second thing and that I don't have divine knowledge. But no, logically speaking, right? Because you're telling me, hey, it's gonna rain tomorrow. That's you don't have knowledge of the unknown. Like,
How do you
oh,
know
now
that?
this can happen because you're making a general. Yeah, I was just about to say because you're making just a general statement. A prophecy, it has certain things that have to be about it to be a prophecy and validate as
What
okay,
is
this is a
general
divine
about
source
that? Saying
prophecy.
that tomorrow is gonna rain. I think that's
You
specific.
yeah,
How's that general?
you saying okay, yeah, let me give you an example, right? Because you saying tomorrow is gonna rain is nothing like the Prophet Muhammad saying a certain type of people with these kinds of eyes and kinds of noses are gonna come upon this land and this amount of time and this
Brother,
specific
what is
city and they're gonna
general about me saying that
one
tomorrow is
second.
gonna rain? How's not specific?
Yeah, that's a general statement. That's not
What is
that's not
general about that, dude?
yeah, because it doesn't have the necessary conditions making it a prophecy that's actually from divine knowledge.
What is
You
the
making that
necessary
one
condition
simple
that makes a prophecy
yeah,
a prophecy?
yeah, I literally just gave you an example. When you have
No,
multiple
give me
points,
the necessary
specific
condition
point.
and where you get it from. What are the
Yeah,
necessary
yeah,
conditions that
I'm
makes a prophecy
literally
a prophecy?
yeah, I'm literally giving yeah, I'm giving it to you, but you're panicking a little
Well,
bit,
you
so I'm asking
giving
you to
me an
relax now,
example according to
so
what you just said. So give me
yeah,
these
no, I'm not
necessary
giving you an
conditions.
example. I'm giving you
Listen to what I'm
yeah,
saying.
so I'm
I
not
need these
yeah, I'm listening,
necessary
but I don't think you're
condition
listening.
that makes a prophecy and where you get it from. Go ahead.
Yeah, great. So, like I was saying, right before you interrupted me 6 times, when you have a prophecy that's from divine revelation, you have conditions which are that it has to be specific. It has to have certain conditions that relate to it that allow you to see this. Okay, this guy, he's not just making a general statement; he's making a specific time-based prophecy with certain things like, oh, it's gonna rain. If you want to say it's gonna rain, you would have to tell me how much is gonna rain, where it's gonna rain, at what time, at what place, at what temperature the rain is. You have to be specific details. You saying it's gonna rain tomorrow is not the same as the Prophet Muhammad giving a prophecy about a whole army that comes 400 years later at a certain city with the same city and all these different things past his time. You don't fulfill the criteria. You don't fulfill the conditions. You're not specific enough. You're making general statements. And I'm kind of sad that you had to get a definition for what general statement means. So
Brother, how you
that's my
ramble and
response,
don't
right?
say
And I
nothing
really
at
come
all?
up here to debate.
Hold on, dude, stop
Yeah,
rambling
okay,
and
you're
actually
a
answer the
bot. I swear
question.
to God, you're a
So
bot.
I'm gonna ask again.
Yeah,
What
I
are the
answered the
necessary
question.
conditions
I
that
gave you the
shut up and
conditions.
listen before I get you out of here, dude.
Yes. So I
What
get
are the necessary
you can
condition
kick me out
that
then,
makes
because you
a
can't go.
prophecy and the
You're
way
losing
you
your shit,
get
my
it
boy.
from? Can you please answer my question? How you ramble and don't say nothing?
Yeah, so I just
Embarrassing.
yeah, bro. Your rhetoric sucks. First of all, you suck. You can't track a
Give me
conversation,
the
or maybe
answer
you're
that I
just doing it on
asked.
purpose. So
Do you have
I
an answer or
gave
no?
I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna shut up for a second so I could tell you
You know,
my
how
answer that I
about you
repeated 6 times, right?
go kiss the black son, dude. Get out
Okay,
of here.
yeah, yeah.
Insane, dude.
Keep
But by the
running.
way, this
Yeah,
this one of the debaters on TikTok. Insane, dude. This is the
runner.
Dawa guys. My question is very simple. First of all, what are the necessary conditions that makes a prophecy, and where do you get it from? Did you guys hear an answer? Oh, it's not specific. Oh, that is general. Or where do you get that from? The Dawa guys on TikTok are trash. You guys are man. Y'all said it best. Y'all suck. Y'all suck. First of all, notice what he did, guys. I know I'm probably phrasing up. Seems like I am phrasing up on you guys then. Notice what he said. First, in order for something to be true, all the historical evidence gotta agree. Then when I showed them, no, that's not a good way of judging what a truth is. Oh, Muhammad, he made up prophecies. Oh, now you move into prophecies, no longer historical evidence. They're so dumb, dude. What percent we on? We are on 36%. We can definitely go to Yumigo. It's kind of freezing up on my end anyway, so on Yumigo it should be more smooth. Yeah, yeah. I mean, saying that it's gonna rain tomorrow, what is not specific about that? I just don't understand. I'm saying what's gonna happen, and I'm saying when it's gonna happen. That is not specific. You can never get more specific than that. And then you have some meteorologists, whatever you call them, that can tell you how much it's gonna rain. So according to this dude, so stupid. They're prophets. They get it from God. But anyway, guys, I'm setting up for you, Migo. For those on the TikTok, you can definitely come up on the Yumigo side. That's where we're gonna be hanging out at. Yeah. That will on TikTok are trash, man. Alright, guys, I'll see you guys on the YT. They are trash. When I say they're trash, they're trash. Alright, guys. How you guys doing, man? Yeah, we are alone now. We are alone. So my computer just froze up on me. That's weird. Oh. Alright. There we go. So I'm gonna say these guys, Yumigo is good sometimes, but some other times it's not. You never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna see. So if you aren't tough, I suggest you go to somebody else's live. You might see some weird stuff. You might hear some weird. You're definitely gonna hear some weird stuff. So I suggest you toughen up or you go somewhere else. So here we go. Here we go. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. What is this? Verifying. Oh, actually, no, that's not what we want. Let's expand this a little bit. I don't want my face to show twice. I don't want my face to show twice. Let me also. Alright. Yeah, let's put this over here. Alright. This is a little bit, I should make it a little smaller. I wish I can just set it and stay the way that I set it. That way I don't gotta do this every time when I'm trying to go to it. I think that would be amazing. All right, that looks still crooked. Let's zoom out, zoom in a little more, and then I bring this up here. I think that's better. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let me put the chats here so I know what you guys are saying. Are you Muslim? Let's find somebody else. Hello.
What's going on, big dog?
You said you like God. You happen to be a Christian or something?
Yeah, refound Christian, I guess.
You guess.
Buddy, I've done more drugs and alcohol and sins than I would like to have done.
Yeah, man. I mean, none of us are perfect, but you know, go to church, man. Ask for forgiveness, and then keep it going, man. You don't just stop. You keep going. You fall, you get back up.
Yeah.
All right, brother, man. It's nice meeting you, man.
It was good meeting you too, boss.
Hello.
Yo,
It says you're a Muslim. You like Muslims?
why, bro?
I can barely hear you, man.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Habibi. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just chilling. Are you a Muslim man?
No. I don't think there's any reason to be a Muslim, honestly.
Well, it differs. Opinions differ, of course.
Why should I be a Muslim?
I mean, a lot of things, but first of all, Islam is a way of life.
What do you mean about that?
Like, if you carefully look into teachings of the Quran, you will have a happy life. Well, not necessarily happy, but a decent life.
So you say if you look into the teachings of the Quran, you're gonna have a happy life?
Yeah, of course. Not a happy life specifically, but a decent life.
When you say a decent life, what do you mean? Like, can't you be an atheist and have a decent life?
Well, the point is, I mean, look, an atheist can have a decent life, but that's completely different. We're talking about the teachings of the Quran. If you want to talk about atheists, we can do that later. But a decent life means, of course, life has hardships, has moments of sadness, but a decent life, you will still have your honor in it. You get what I mean?
So, like, give me an example. Like, what verse in the Quran that gives you a decent life, or that teaches you to have a decent life?
Hold on. Let me pull it up. Of course, I don't memorize the whole Quran, so I'll look it up.
You're not a Sufi, huh? Is that not a Sufi? What do you call that? A Hafiz, not a Sufi. You're not Hafiz yet?
Yeah, a Hafiz means a person who memorizes the Quran, so you can just say that.
So you're not a Hafiz yet?
No.
All right.
Being a Hafiz takes a lot of mental strength. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Why is the keyboard not working? What the? Hold on, man. The keyboard is not working. Fuck this shit.
You just skipped. But that's too loud.
What's up?
Hey, I remember you, man.
I feel like I've seen you like outside of like.
Outside?
No, not like. I mean, do you like post videos?
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's where I've seen you from. I feel like I've seen one of your videos like after we left off.
Maybe.
Do you have like a good amount of followers or no? Am I tripping?
Not really. I mean, 3K. It's
Okay.
3 or 2.
Well, maybe I feel like I've seen like maybe I'm tripping. But
Well, on the TikTok though, we're almost at 30K, so it's a little bit different there. But well, I know you're Christian, so nice meeting you, man. Again. That guy, man, I see him every time when I come up here. Do they just recycle the same people? Like, no music. Hello.
Hello.
Are you Muslim?
Yep.
Why?
Well, you're a funny guy.
I'm genuinely asking.
No, this is very funny. Call me off guard, but that's what I believe. I believe that's the right path. That's the path God chose for us.
Oh, so God chose it for you? But is that Jesus you got in the bag? What is that?
No, that is not Jesus. That's Imam Abbas.
Oh, Ibn Abbas. Oh, okay. So you said that God is the one who chose that path for you?
I mean, he chose the like God wants us to be Muslims. He wants us to be obedient to him.
He chose that path for you though.
I mean, I chose it myself from free will, but if you're gonna nitpick on that, then like no, but he gave us free will and that's what he wants us to be.
I mean, don't you believe that God wrote everything that you're gonna do before you did it?
What?
You don't believe that God is the one who wrote everything for you that you would do
Yeah.
it? So if he's the one who wrote it for you, that means he chose this path for you then, right?
Yeah.
So you're Muslim because your God chose it for you.
Yep.
So what about for non-Muslims people? Like, is your God going to send them to hell for him not choosing them to be Muslims?
That's not how it works because God gave us free will and people can be whatever religion they want to be, right? When I say God chose it, God knows what we're all going to be at the end. God knows our destinations. That doesn't mean we're confined. We have free will. For example, someone might become religious, they might not. God knows the outcome. That doesn't mean God chose for him the religion. God knows the outcome.
You're
Knowing
right
the
in
outcome of something
knowing.
does
Yeah.
knowing the outcome doesn't mean you chose that for
I
someone.
agree with you 100%. But you said that God is the one who chose Islam for you.
I mean, for me, that's what I believe. I wouldn't like say that to everybody. I feel
So
like,
if you believe that, then I think this problem is still on here, man. Your God is gonna send people to hell that he didn't chose because he didn't chose them to be Muslims.
I mean, like I said, my point still stands that God knowing the outcome doesn't mean he chose it.
Well, in your case, it's not that he knows the obviously he does, but he also chose the outcome for you, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, he chose you. He chose the people that become Muslims.
Of course, for example, like we have ayat in the Quran that says some people will have a blind heart and their heart will remain blind.
But
right?
Allah, though, right?
And you're who?
Allah is the one who blinds out their hearts.
Yes.
Yes.
And for example, people that have great resentment to God. Let's say, for example, Satanists, right?
Uh-huh.
People who have great resentment to God and they live their life hating on God and the idea of God, right?
Mhm.
Of course, these people have a blind heart because God is saving for them a punishment. While there are some that will be saved by God, so.
I understand what you're saying, but my only problem is Allah is gonna punish them because He didn't chose them to be Muslims. That's my only issue. Like, you don't see nothing wrong with that.
Of course not, because of course I said that under the premise that God knows the outcome.
Well, knowing the outcome is not causing
saying
it.
That, but you saying that it's you're like somewhat implying that we have no free will, which we do.
That's what you said. You don't got no. So okay. I'm gonna ask her again. Didn't you say that Allah is the one who chose Islam for you?
Yes.
And He's the one who writes everything that you're gonna do before you even do it.
Yes, He knows the outcome. Yes.
That's not what I'm asking.
But that's the answer to what you're asking.
No, does He writes everything that you will do in the future?
Yes, it's been written. Yes.
By Him, right?
Yep.
Okay, and He's the one who chose Islam for you.
Yep.
Okay, the opposite is true as well. Since I'm not a Muslim, He didn't chose me to be a Muslim, right?
Yeah, but guess what? Tomorrow you can wake up and become Muslim. So.
Not if He didn't choose me. He gotta choose me, right?
Do you have free will?
Not according to what you're telling me.
No, but I want you to answer from what you believe. Do you have free will?
Well, according to my paradigm, yes.
Then why are you not acting like it? Because you're saying, "Oh, God chose." Like you act on your free will, right? Because you're choosing to nitpick so hard right now, and you want to push this like idea like as hard as you can right now. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna work because we all have free will, and you can be what you want to be. Just because God knows what we'll choose doesn't mean God didn't want us to be what we want to be, right? God knows what it's in your heart. God knows how you will live your life.
Yes, again, I know. God knowing stuff, He's not causing the stuff. But that's not what you're saying, though. You're saying that God writes everything that you're going to do before you do it. And He also chooses you to be a Muslim. He chooses Islam for you. Therefore, if He didn't choose Islam for you, you cannot become a Muslim, right?
Okay, yeah. Islam is obedience to God, right?
Okay.
God knows who will be obedient to Him. Does that mean God stopped others from being not obedient to Him? That doesn't make any sense.
So just to make sure, if Allah didn't choose me Islam for me, can I be a Muslim?
Of course you can.
If He didn't choose Islam for me?
You don't know that. Neither do I.
No, I know we don't know
We're
it,
going-
but if he didn't choose Islam for us, or for me specifically, like, can I
Okay.
be a Muslim?
If you're destined to hell, then you're destined to hell. You can't do nothing about that.
Exactly. You hear that? So Allah is the one who destines who goes to hell or who go to Jannah.
Yeah, I mean, of course. But at the end of the day, that's based on your actions, what you choose to do. What do you mean no? That's on your actions.
Allah destines it for me. Matter of fact, you have a hadith that says that you have some children who are destined to go to hell before they were created.
Show me the hadith, please.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it here. So, according to your Quran and the hadith, you don't got no free will at all. But do you remember the hadith about there was a child that died and Aisha was like, this child might go to heaven, and Muhammad was like, no, it might be otherwise. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've never heard about it. Can you show me, please?
Yeah. I gotta pull it up. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, this we do. Sahih Muslim 2662C.
Sahih Muslim?
Mm-hmm. 2.
Okay.
662C.
Sahih Muslim is not an authentic book, my brother.
Really? It's Sahih?
Yep. It's not authentic.
Wait, what kind of Muslim are you, if you don't mind?
I'm Shia.
Oh, see, you should have told me that. I don't know a lot about you guys' hadith, so I give you the Quran though. So even according to the Quran, I mean, it's clear that you don't got no free will.
Show me in the Quran that we don't have free will.
Yeah. Well, you should have told me that you Shia, man. Go over here wasting my time looking for hadith and stuff.
I thought you were gonna pull up like a hadith that we all have, but you're pointing out like a hadith that Aisha is involved, right? We don't take these hadith.
You don't? Okay. Well, I'm glad. So you don't believe that Muhammad married a child?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I think this we do. If you go to chapter 6, 107 to 108.
Wait, what's? Tell me again.
Chapter 6 of the Quran.
Yeah. What verse?
No. Chapter 6, 107 to 108. 108. He literally said that he made Christianity or my religion fair for me. Therefore, he didn't choose me to be a Muslim. That's why I'm not a Muslim. I'm my religion because he chose it for me. That's really what he says. But
Okay,
can you read it?
Yeah. Wait. Let me just pull out the exegesis of this verse.
Wait, you putting up what? I'm sorry.
The tafsir of it.
Oh, the tafsir. Can we read it first before we go to the tafsirs?
Yeah. Listen, number one, I don't know how to read Arabic, right? So I'm gonna read the English one.
Yeah, no problem.
It says, "Had Allah willed, they would not have been polytheists. We have not appointed you as their keeper, nor are you their maintainer."
Read the next verse as well.
Next one, wait. O believers, do not insult what they invoke besides Allah, or they will insult Allah spitefully out of ignorance. This is how we have made each people's deeds appealing to them. Then to their Lord is their return, and He will inform them of what they used to do.
Okay, so there's two things here. According to 107, he says that if Allah has willed it, He would have made us not associate partners with Him. He won't made us we won't be polytheists, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go to the next verse, it literally says that He made it us. Basically, it says thus we have made it pleasing to every community. Your translation renders it better. Can you reread it again? 108.
It says, "O believers, do not insult what they invoke besides Allah, or they will insult Allah spitefully out of ignorance. This is how we have made each people's deeds appealing to them."
Okay, you see, Allah is the one who made these deeds appealing to us.
Yep.
So He's the one. First of all, He's the one who made us polytheists. That's why we're polytheists, because He didn't will it, and not even that. Whatever deeds we are doing, He made it pleasing to us.
Yeah.
So we don't got no free will.
Okay. Can I give you my response?
Of course, man. This is a conversation.
Okay. So, About verse 108, like Allah says that He didn't make it like He, like it says this how we have made each people's deeds appealing to them. A deed being appealing can also like a sin can also be appealing. For example, sex, right? We find sex appealing.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Like, but if I go and I do that sin, does that mean Allah is like trying to like punish me? Like he made sex appealing for me as a man?
Yes, that's what the verse says.
So does that mean I have no free will?
Yeah.
But guess what? I don't have sex before marriage, despite the fact that it's appealing to me. Yet I still have free will.
But again, so if you commit sex outside marriage, who made it appealing to you?
God.
Exactly.
Yet I still don't. This is proof that of like free will.
If you don't, Dhamma City made it appealing to you. But notice the first verse kind of gave you. Go ahead.
Just because something is appealing doesn't mean that God is like forcing it. For example, like for us, right? We see like sex as a test, right?
Okay.
As a test for us, like, hey, like how good self-control do you have, right? So
I got so much to say regarding that, but go on.
Like we have self-control and we avoid having sex before marriage, which points to free will. Like, despite the fact that God made it appealing, we still go against it. That only points to free will. Because what else would it point to?
Brother, you're missing the whole point. So according to 107 here, he literally says that the reason we are adulterers is because he did not will it for us to not commit adultery, to not associate partners with him. If he had willed it, we would not commit adultery, or in a sense, we would not associate partners with him.
Yeah.
But the reason we are doing that is because that's what he willed it. That's what he will. Right?
It says, listen, whatever happens, it happens because God willed it, right? For example, us being alive. But that doesn't change the fact that the way you are, like, for example, a polytheist, right? Like, I'm assuming you're Christian, right?
Yes. That makes me a polytheist, huh?
Of course, like...
Not according to your God, but anyway, yeah, that's another point. Go ahead. It's okay.
I mean, religion just read it. He called you polytheist. But anyways, polytheist, right? You, like, for example, you chose to be polytheist, right? You chose
No,
to be
not according to the verse.
Listen to me, man. Like, he made you Christian. Okay,
Yeah.
let's say according to you, he made you Christian. And
according to the verse.
Damning you to hell. Okay, yeah, this is the point you're trying to make. That he made you Christian and now you're doomed to hell. And you have no way of like saving yourself because God willed that. That's
Exactly.
the point, right? But the thing is, you can still wake up the next day and choose not to follow that path. That doesn't change anything.
I can't. According to your Quran, I can't.
Of course you can. Just because something is appealing or not appealing doesn't mean that's what God wants for you. Just like how the sin of adultery exists.
Brother, Allah is the one who made me a Christian. According to him, that's why I'm a Christian. And my fact, he says, if he had willed it, I would be a Muslim. But he didn't will it. That's why I'm a Christian.
Of course he can will for you to be a Muslim, but where's the test in that?
No, but
this whole world is a test. Where is the test in that?
Notice you misunderstand what I'm talking about here. So Allah is the one who made me a Christian, right? Can we agree on that first?
I don't agree with that.
Well, that's what the verse says.
The verse is talking about polytheists and how these things can be like appealing to them and stuff.
Am I a polytheist according to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so Allah...
You believe in the Holy Trinity, right?
Allah is the one who made me a polytheist.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, you can... Listen, God willed it. Yes, you're right. God made you polytheist. God is dooming you to hell. But on the other side of the spectrum, you can still make a change. Now that you know this, you can make a change. And
I can't because your God willed that I be a polytheist. No.
Are you going to brush your teeth tomorrow?
According to your God, look, if your paradigm is true, I'm arguing against your paradigm. If your paradigm is true, I can never become a Muslim unless your God willed it.
Bro, you don't understand what's happening right now. Like you're trying to tell me that God made you a Christian and it's GG's now. Goodbye.
Yeah,
bro, you're acting like you're in a cage.
Yeah, exactly. I don't got no free will according to your paradigm. That's the whole point.
The Quran talks about free will multiple times.
So I guess the Quran is not consistent within itself. That's another problem.
Of course it's consistent. Of course it's consistent.
Brother.
Because God still willed for you to be a polytheist.
Do you want me to give you other verses that says that we don't got no free will?
Let's stick with this one.
Okay, right? Since you want to stick with this one, your God made me a polytheist.
Yes.
Okay, if he had willed me to be a Muslim, would I be a Muslim right now?
Yes.
So the reason I'm a polytheist is because your God is the one who made me a polytheist.
Yes.
So I don't got no free will.
No, that doesn't mean you don't have free will, because you can wake up the next day and still be Muslim. Like, okay, yes, God has made you a Christian today. Your whole life you've been a Christian because God chose that. But that doesn't mean you can't wake up the next day and choose to be Muslim.
Wait, can I go against Allah's will?
Of course you can't.
I can go against you just said I can't?
You can't. You can't.
Okay. Notice what you just said. You said I can't go against Allah's will. He's the one who willed me to be a Christian.
Yes.
Right. Therefore, I can never become a Muslim unless Allah willed it.
Okay, tell me where in the Quran or anywhere does this, or in the Hadith, or I think this is just in your head, but where do you get the fact that GG's, you're a Christian now and God willed it and you can't change it ever?
This verse and what you just said to me. From you and this verse here. I mean, I can give you more, but you said no, you don't want more verses. So we're going to stick on this one. So this verse what you just said to me, it proves that I all got no free will.
You can show me more verses after.
Okay.
I don't want to jump from verse to verse.
Sure, right? We shouldn't do that. I agree with you 100%. But notice, again, according to what we have talked about, unless you want to backtrack, which is, I don't got no problem with it if you want to backtrack.
I'm not backtracking because
all right.
everything, because I believe with what I said. Like,
okay, good.
Yes,
you know, I'm glad that you're not scared about your beliefs. You're confident in your beliefs, so that's good.
You're a Christian right now, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is God's will, but that doesn't mean that you're a caged animal that doesn't have free will.
That's exactly what it means.
No, it doesn't. God's will is what you're being right now, but the being of you tomorrow, or what you can, like, for example, an hour from now, we both don't know what's gonna happen an hour from now. I might get a heart attack. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But you, in an hour from now, you might convert. Let's say, like, I know you won't, but let's say you convert, right? Like, hypothetically, you convert, right? That doesn't mean you're going against God's will.
So just to make sure, we both agree that according to your paradigm, we cannot go against Allah's will, right?
Yep.
All right. Is he the one who made me a Christian?
Yes.
Can I ever become a Muslim unless he willed it?
Of course you can be Muslim.
So I can go against his will?
You can't.
Okay. But can I ever become a Muslim unless Allah wills for me to become a Muslim?
Repeat that, what?
Can I ever become a Muslim unless your God wills it that I become a Muslim?
Why would God not will, why would God not will for you to be a Muslim?
Answer the question, bro. We can talk about that later, but that's not the question that I asked. You're not answering the question that I asked.
Are you being serious?
I'm dead serious.
Because
you don't got no free will.
This is like a divine level of victim mentality. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to insult you or anything.
No. Look, man, I'm not soft. It's fine. You know?
This is like having a toxic girlfriend, and she's just stuck on one point for a week. This is like divine levels of victim mentality where I'm gonna go to hell now or whatever. This is what God wills. Oh, you don't know what God wills.
Well, according to this point, though, we know the reason I'm a Christian is because your God wills it that I be a Christian, right?
Yes.
All right. Can I ever become a Muslim unless your God wills it?
You can only become Muslim if God wills it.
Okay. Therefore, I don't have a free will to become a Muslim because I cannot go against your God's will.
Of course you do.
Come on, brother.
Because listen, think about it logically.
I'm trying to.
Why would God not want you to be obedient to him?
I mean, he just told us here. He literally just did. I don't know. Some people are created for hell.
Hey man, you're running into loopholes and you're trying to find these little words and you're trying to nitpick each one and you're oh look, you're trying to dissect each word.
I'm reading the Quran. I'm just reading. That's what it says.
Yes, and you're interpreting it wrong.
No, we agree. You just don't like the fact that your God wills some people go to hell. That's you just don't like that.
No. I know God will some people to go to hell.
So
But
therefore,
those same people can change their ways.
So they can go against Allah's will?
That's not going against Allah's will.
If He willed them to go to hell, they gotta go to hell.
The Quran exists for people like the ones we're talking about right now.
Brother.
So that's the people that are, for example, I'll give you an example, right? The Prophet's uncle, Abu Lahab, you know about him, right?
I heard of him, yes.
Abu Lahab, he's in the Quran. While he was alive, verses in the Quran came down telling him that he's going to go to hell, right? The Prophet told him multiple times, like, hey, you can literally just convert right now and you'd be debunking the entire religion. But he didn't. And God knew that because that's what God's will is. But that doesn't change the fact that we have free will and we do what we want to do. Nothing is stopping me from going and murdering someone.
Okay, let's do this like one more time. If we can't come to a logical conclusion, we can just maybe move on. All right. So I read you a verse where your God forces people to become whatever belief that they want to become. Not that they want to become, that He wants them to become, right? So we also agree that if God wills something, it has to come to pass. You cannot go against His will, right?
Yep.
Okay. Therefore, in my case, He willed that I be a Christian, right?
Yep.
Here's the question. Can I wake up tomorrow and choose to be a Muslim unless Allah wills that I become a Muslim tomorrow?
No, you can't.
All right. Therefore, because I can't do that, that means I don't have free will, right?
Yep.
All right. It's not that difficult, man. So no free will in Islam. You're trapped like a caged animal.
I'm not trapped, bro. Because every question you ask, you add that like thing at the end in brackets. Unless God wills, like, broski, anything that happens on this earth, Allah wills it. Nothing happens that doesn't go against His will.
Point.
Everything that happens is under Allah's will.
Yeah.
Including you
So
choosing to
if a
convert,
man
but you're
grew up a
choosing to be
child,
Christian.
Allah willed that.
Of course.
Okay. So notice what you just demonstrate. We don't got no free will.
Does God in the Bible not know about children being raped
Brother,
either?
this is not about knowledge. You keep confusing those two. What are you doing?
Even the thing.
Causation and knowledge is two different things.
Even you keep saying causation. You keep saying like things like, oh, unless God wills it, broski. Anything that happens, God wills it.
Okay.
What do you mean unless God wills it?
Look.
Nothing. Wait.
I'm with you.
Wait.
You with me right now?
Wait. A leaf on the ground that doesn't get blown in the wind, it will only blow in the wind under Allah's will, right?
Okay.
You converting is under Allah's will. No such thing as unless. Anything that happens is under Allah's will.
Yeah.
And the freedom that we have as human beings, as the children of Adam, we all have them. We all have it, right? We all have that freedom. You choose to be Christian. You chose this.
Brother, you're double talking right now, dude. Come on,
What are you talking about? What do you mean double talking? I'm telling you now.
Did I choose to become a Christian or Allah made me a Christian?
You chose to be a Christian.
According to the verse.
Under Allah's will. You chose to be a Christian under Allah's will.
Can I become otherwise unless Allah wills it?
What do you mean unless? Bro, you keep saying unless. You keep repeating the same thing over
Wait,
and
brother.
over again.
This was a nice conversation, man. I appreciate you, man. You cool. But
cool,
I hope you understand. Look, when you go to sleep just by yourself, man, think about what we just talked about. I know you don't believe that we have free will. You have already considered that we don't have free will. But you think you do, but
nope.
I could show you more verses, but I don't think it's gonna be any use. But anyway, man, it was nice meeting you. Okay.
All right, man.
Take care. Oh my gosh, man, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult, man. Alright, we don't wanna get. What are you doing, man? Brother. What's the point of that, man?
Bored? What's the point of being on here? You're wasting time. You're older than me, you old ass nigga.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Are you Muslim?
Alhamdulillah. Are you Muslim too?
No.
Oh.
Why should I be a Muslim?
Why am I finding non-Muslims in the Muslims tag?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, why should I be a Muslim? Like, is there a reason to be a Muslim?
To enter paradise.
To enter paradise?
Are you first of all Christian or?
Yeah, I'm a Christian. Yes.
Jewish? Oh, you're Christian.
Yeah.
So that's the belief.
Well, I also enter paradise, therefore, because I mean, I also enter paradise in Christianity. Then I should not be
First of all,
Muslim.
are you recording?
I'm sorry.
Are you recording?
It's recording on the YouTube. Yes.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
You already on here?
I'm here, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be on YouTube.
Right, you never know. Everybody you're gonna meet up here, they're probably recording.
So bye bye.
It's okay, man. You'll be fine. I don't get a lot of views, so you'll be okay.
You may when it continues, you're gonna be popular one day.
Oh, thank you for that. I received that. This guy, you look cool, man. Why you a Muslim? You seem so cool.
Buddy, why you are not Muslim?
You haven't given me a reason to be a Muslim. That's my whole point. You gotta give me a reason why should I be a Muslim.
Oh, hey, alhamdulillah.
Why should anybody become a Muslim?
Why everybody should become a Muslim?
Yes.
So, if you believe in God,
Uh-huh.
and God have sent prophets, messengers, you're gonna believe in his messengers, right? And his prophets. Like you are a Christian, you believe in Moses.
Yeah.
Abraham. By the way, I'm not very good at the thing.
Yeah.
Even English, I'm here to even speak English.
Are you trying to learn how to speak English?
Mm.
That is so cool. That is smart. That is actually smart.
Thank you.
How about I give you reasons why you should not be a Muslim? Would that be okay?
Oh my God.
You want to know why you should not be a Muslim?
Give me.
All right. So, I mean, the biggest one, you have, I mean, Muhammad. I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You seem so cool. So, I don't know. Do you follow Hadith?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you follow Hadith?
Do you follow?
I don't follow Hadith.
No. Do you follow what?
Hadith. Sunnah.
Hadith. Oh, Sunnah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So, according to your Hadith, you have Muhammad marrying a child. I think that's bad. Aisha was 9 when he had sex with her.
So, let's say if I love this and I go to Christianity,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find Christians. So, do you believe the Christians in Egypt? They are Christians?
Are there Christians in Egypt?
Yes, they have churches.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they're Christians, almost everyone.
Do you believe Mary was 12?
I don't believe that. No.
Rebecca was 3.
No, the Bible don't say that.
For the Jews, the history, and yeah, Christian have these type of things too.
No, we
I'm gonna
don't.
get out of Christianity, go back to Islam.
We don't have those things. I don't know where you get that from, but that is not from the Bible.
The Christians in Egypt.
Huh? What about them?
Yeah.
What about them?
Also, I believe the Syrianic too, in Syria.
So what about those Christians? I mean, so what? Like the Bible don't teach that Mary was 12 or Rebecca was 3. I don't know where you guys get that from.
Their history.
Why history?
By the way, I believe. I think so. Christians have different perspectives.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I can't say right now.
You can't say?
No, I can't because this is recorded. So.
Okay. So. What type of Christians are you?
Oh, I just follow what the Bible says. If the Bible says it and you show me, I'll follow it. So just to make sure, are you okay with Muhammad marrying a child though? Like, is that okay?
Say that again.
Are you fine with Muhammad marrying a child?
marrying a child. We
Yeah.
believe she was adult.
A 9?
Adult. People saying 9. People say 19. For me, I believe she was an adult. The
How
Islam
old do you think she was?
the laws says marrying adults, so she was an adult.
You believe that she was an adult? Well, she got married at 6, so you believe she was an adult when she got 6 years old?
Marrying. I need to read more.
Yeah, I mean, I have like abundant. I have a lot of hadith that says that she got married at 6 years old, and amounted at 9. So
6.
Yeah, she was 6, man. You think a 6-year-old was an adult?
So 6 maybe engagement.
Yeah. Marriage, yes, or engagement, yes.
Not married.
Yeah, that's sure. Let's say engagement, no problem. But then she got mounted at 9, though, right?
Okay.
And do you think a 9-year-old is an adult?
And people's about the people's laws. So was it this okay? Okay.
So is a 9-year-old an adult? Brother, is a 9-year-old adult?
Is 9 years old adult? I told you in certain times, yes.
Really?
What?
A 9-year-old?
Maybe you not believe this, believe that, but maybe.
Wow.
You need to respect me, people, other times, stuff.
No, I don't respect. For example, you know, between Jesus and Muhammad, who comes first?
So people says Rebecca and the Jewish people says that Rebecca was free.
They can say whatever they want. They gotta give us evidence. But again, between Jesus and Muhammad, who comes first?
Who comes first?
Yes.
All comes first.
Jesus comes. Jesus is the one who was born first, right?
Was born first?
Yes. Is
What
Jesus?
do you mean came first?
Is Jesus
Came first?
born before Muhammad?
Yes.
All right. So according to Jesus, Jesus called a 12-year-old a child. Jesus said a 12-year-old. That was way before Muhammad. About 500 to 600 years before Muhammad. And 12-year-olds were children, according to Jesus. And you said a 9-year-old was a child? I mean, was an adult?
I really need to read the Bible again.
Yeah.
I read it in Arabic and I'm gonna do it in English.
Yeah, I think you should. But notice, if Jesus called a 12-year-old a child, I mean, adult. Well, I'm sorry, I'm so lost. If Jesus called a 12-year-old a child, I mean, 500 or 600 years, I mean, a 9-year-old cannot be an adult.
Where did he say that?
Somewhere, I think it Mark.
Write it and.
Yeah. Let me give you the correct verse. So this is going to be in Mark 5 from verse 21 to 43, but let me just find you the exact verse here. You can see he's speaking. Some leaders overhearing, they say Jesus told them, blah, blah, say why he's coming. Okay, and they put them, they took him aside. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start on verse 41. It says, he took her by the hand and they said to her, Talitha Kumi, which means little girl, I say unto you, get up. Immediately the girl stood up.
I want to find, because I have the Arabic Bible website.
So
I want to.
So this is going to be Mark 5, 41 and 42.
متى مرقس يوحنا.
Yes, Marcos.
Marcos?
Yes.
Marcos.
Yes.
Okay, Marcos.
Chapter 5. Verse
Do I read
41.
in English or Arabic?
Read it in English.
I'm gonna find the Arabic. Marcos 5.
Yes, 41 to 42.
41?
Huh?
All right, Murqas 41.
Yes, and the 42.
جيم القوة إذا أمسكت هذا.
Like, can you read it? I want to be able to hear you.
Do you understand Arabic?
No, just read. It's okay. I might understand something.
بيدها قال. That's a hard word. That's not even
Okay,
Arabic.
just read it English then, to make it simple. That way I can understand too.
Give me a link.
Just type Mark 5. I don't know how to give you a link. Just look. I'm gonna put it in the chat, okay? So Mark 5. Oh, he just skipped. Alright. Yeah. Sorry, man. This is the end of here, guys, because my computer's about to die, and I'm almost 6%. I know what happens when I get a 4. Yeah. That was a doozy, man. Wow. That's Umigo for y'all, man. It wasn't too bad. It was better than the huge. Some say, yeah, it's so disgusting. Yeah, that's right, Andrew. Imagine Muhammad was like 54, 55-year-old mounting a 9-year-old. That's crazy. Yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and yeah, thank you guys for hanging around with me. My computer's about to die, so I'm gonna end it here. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Who is live right now so we can go in the Ray Day stream? Who's live? Who's live, guys? Who is live? Ooh. Let me mod you right now, Tempa. So I can't punish you. Tempa. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually do that now. Tempa, do me a favor, comment, because I can only do it when you comment. Like, comment something real quick. And yeah, let me know who's live right now so we can go, Reddit streams. Yeah, see you later, Andrew Martin. Thanks so much for hanging around, man. Oh, one of the chosen? Okay. But though, I still don't know the guy. Like, I don't know what he believes. Pretty sure he's a Christian since you guys knows him, but I gotta check him out. Where's Tempa at? I'll make you a mod out, Tempa. But yeah, let's go to one of the chosen. I'm gonna go there too as well. Hopefully I get to know him a little better. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Right now you should be what? No. Okay. My baby's just woke up too, so I gotta go say hello to her. Tempo, you should be a mod right now. Yeah. Alright. Done. Anyway, guys, let's go to the one of the chosen. I gotta go take care of my baby, and hopefully I get a chance to check him out as well. But thank you guys for hanging around with me, man. It was a blast. We had a little fun. I want to give a special thanks to all you guys, especially obviously Prometheus and Koshik. Thank you guys. Anyway, I see you at the one of the chosen, man. May I be blessed in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God bless you guys.